Hey y'all, it's No Cap Sunday. Of course, I'm at my folks' house. I didn't record before we ate. We had a couple of things going on, so I waited till after we got done. We did still have service today. I actually recorded it live and posted it to our Living Water site, um, just in case somebody wanted to watch the sermon online. So I did that. We did not have Sunday school this morning. So we basically did a condensed service that started at 11 o'clock. We're a small congregation with a big enough sanctuary to where we can spread out however we need to be. And it's just not a lot of us. We did close off any visitation basically from people that weren't regular visitors. Like if the people that regularly come, we allowed that. We had a really good service, and the pastor did a great job in preaching. He did touch on, of course, the pandemic and in relation to the Bible and how, you know, things like this happened in the Bible. Far as things, pandemics, what we would call as a pandemic, and he referenced different instances in the Bible where this happened, plagues and whatnot, especially like when you look at Exodus. That was one of his talking points. And he also touched on being humble and humbling ourselves, and how this particular pandemic has caused us to really have to just be still, sit down, be still. Um, Although the market, has dropped, it has affected us financially, which is, if you think about it, we have a great love for money, and we have no control over that right now in life. Um, there are a lot of people that, a lot of, well, he said the crime rate has went down because everybody's, pretty much home and just kind of, scared and stuff. But some of his talking points was being humble, humbling ourselves, and turning away from those things that had our attention before, and how a crisis can turn your attention back to God, the where it should have been in the first place. He also talked about praying, using this time to pray. Yes, as Christians, we are not fearful per se, but we have common sense. We are doing what we're supposed to do, far as not what is it called, desocializing or whatever they call it. So we're doing what we're supposed to do. We're not being foolish in that sense, but we're also praying. We're not taking for granted, the power of prayer and just talking with God and asking Him to cover us. He also talked about turning away from those things that we were doing that, and I mean, even, you know, everyone has, a sin that they can turn away from those things, and just concentrating on just growing and being better and relying on God's power. So it was a really good sermon. You hear my niece in the background. Um, we had a great time doing praise and worship, um, and just service in general. And I hope that you guys got something out of this. No Cap Sunday is very brief. Um, and I probably will jump back on later. Kind of in a weird mood right now, but I did want to jump on and make sure that I did the No Cap Sunday update. And I will talk to you guys soon.